are some of the people, like I know personally, they want to be in social sector, but like they have confused कि like अभी ना समाज सेवा करने लगे तो what about the earning, like family को contribute करना. So those people are between that. What should they need?
Correct. I also teach at School of Business Management NMI, and one will wonder, National Institute of Management Science. So one will wonder what a social worker, if you want to call me. How dare I put up a business hat to it? I personally believe, and this is what I have learned, that there is a lot of convergence happening between the social sector and the business sector. And again, as I said, the big picture is very important. Gone are the days in which social work was about basically someone carrying a jhola and going door to door. Social sector professionals are smart professionals, right? Okay, and let me give an example, right? And I really hope your target audience will understand it, because I really want to make a case for them. There was one professor called as C.K. Prahlad. He's a very famous professor. He came up with a theory called bottom of the pyramid. And by bottom of the pyramid, we mean that if we put the entire world's population in a pyramid, okay, then a significant size of population stays in the bottom of the pyramid. Okay, the so-called poor people. Okay, now do poor people not buy things? Every day they buy things. They buy groceries, they buy medicines, they buy train tickets, they buy bus tickets. They go to doctors, they pay for their right. The point is, I think we should forget thinking of poor people as to carry low, right? And Professor C.K. Prahlad said that there is a market out there. Okay, so if you can really think about low cost goods, products, and services, okay, in the area of education, in the area of health, I think there is a tremendous opportunity for today's generation to be entrepreneurs in that sector. Okay, so to think of a social sector worker with a jhola, going door to door, ki dawai le lo. Okay, versus thinking of yourself as someone who is addressing as a social entrepreneur. Correct? So I'm bringing the term called social entrepreneur. Okay, so so I think the point I want to make is that your entry to social sector, of course, one pathway is an NGO. Okay, but I think today it is such an amazing market for anyone to be in, and those are called social entrepreneurs. Okay, so I'm sure basically you guys are aware about sustainable development goals, right? Okay, there is a business opportunity in every sustainable development goal. Whether you talk about energy, whether you talk about health, whether you talk about anything, right? Basically, so there is an amazing business opportunity for a social entrepreneur. So the message that I want to give to your generation is that the pathways of social sector, of course, there's an NGO way of going inside, but there is a much more exciting way of going inside, where you can go into it as a social entrepreneur, because the market is so big and so amazing that everyone can go inside and basically do it. Right?
We are not aware of that.
Right. That's what I'm telling you. Basically, and there are amazing examples of how people have created social enterprises in the area of energy, water. For example, there can be an NGO which is on a mission to provide clean water, but then that NGO will always raise money and try to give people in free of cost. But there can be another entrepreneur called social entrepreneur who says that आज बिसलरी का पानी जो है वो 90 रुपए में 20 लीटर मिलता है, मानी 1 लीटर पानी जो है मुझे 4.5 रुपीज में मिलता है. But that social entrepreneur says that I can do that at 2 rupees, or I can do it 1 rupee. So what I'm saying is, cannot people who are living in the bottom of the pyramid pay 1 rupee a liter for clean water? Correct? So there is a great business opportunity there, right? NGO will never be able to provide the clean water at that scale. A business, a social entrepreneur can definitely provide. So that is where there is a great opportunity. Sanitation, water, energy, education, health. You look at any sustainable development goal, there is an amazing opportunity for young people like you who love entrepreneurship, can become social entrepreneurs and kind of develop business models towards solving social problems.